Hello everyone, and welcome to the official start video of 2018. So now this is a video that I've been planning on doing for quite a while now, and this video is actually inspired by my little cousins Luke and Leah. So Luke and Leah, listen up, because this is for you. Toshi! Luke and Leah are probably freaking out right now, while the rest of you are like, what in the world did she just say? Let me explain. I just said the word Toshi. Now, why would Luke and Leah ask me to say such a strange word? Apparently, they have a friend named Toshi. And, for quite a while, Luke was asking me to change my YouTube channel name from Godly Life Lessons to Toshi Life Lessons. And I couldn't understand for the life of me what he was trying to do. So I finally asked him, and I said, Luke, what's with this Toshi thing? Why do you want me to change the name? What meaning does that word have? And he said, because Toshi is a god. And I said, I am pretty sure that this Toshi kid is not a god. I guarantee it. So apparently, a bunch of kids think that this Toshi kid is a god because he drank some sort of random concoction that he created, something really disgusting, downed it all, I don't know. He just did something really weird. But then I thought, why would that warrant this kid to be called a god? So a little bit later on, I ended up asking him, is this a common thing for you guys? Do you just go around calling each other gods all the time? And they pretty much explained that it's like a compliment. Like, if you raise your hand in class and get a right answer, they'll say, oh, you're such a god. Or it can even be used sarcastically. Like if you're on the soccer field and you miss a kick, they'll say, oh, what a god. But now, honestly, this practice kind of disturbs me just a little bit. But you're probably thinking, oh, Shannon, you're just messing around. What could possibly be wrong with it? And I decided to do a little bit of research to realize that I have every right to feel that there's a problem with this. And before I go any further, I just want to go ahead and go into the definition of the word God. Definition of the word God can have two different types of meanings. For Christianity, it is the maker and ruler of the universe. For non-Christianity, God can be someone that has control over moon, stars, nature, stuff like that, but essentially God has that power as well. So the name God has a supernatural meaning behind it, pretty much no matter what religion you even go into. And then I started looking at the 10 Commandments to realize that calling people gods or a god goes against 3 of the 10 Commandments. Commandment number 1 is, you shall have no other gods before me. And honestly, I think it should be rewritten to, you shall have no other gods, period. But you shall have no other gods before me. And not many people, especially kids their age, actually worship God. So here they are, they're making their own quote-unquote gods, even if it's just as a compliment. But even that compliment can also defy commandment number 2. Commandment number 2 says, you shall have no idols. Now, idols don't necessarily have to be, little statues and things that you pray to. The term idolizing is a sense of, oh my gosh, you're holding someone up to a very high standard, or you hold them up above everyone else and you idolize them. But that goes against the second commandment in the Bible. And last but not least, it definitely goes against the third commandment, saying, you shall not take the Lord your God's name in vain. So we all know that saying, oh my God, or Jesus Christ, whenever we stub our toe, is taking God's name in vain. You can pretty much relate it to calling people gods as compliments, the same exact thing. I'm pretty sure my cousins are doing a face palm right now, like, Shannon, just take a joke, will you? But honestly, throwing God's name around like that isn't a joke to me, because I have a very high respect for God and who He is and His laws, because I follow the Bible. I follow what He says. So no matter how many times they try to tell me that this Toshi kid is a god, it's not true. And it never will be. The last little point that I want to tie in with commandment number 3 and this whole God, calling people gods thing. One more thing that I want to just kind of throw in there. It can be considered a form of blasphemy in a way, because if you're not giving reverence to the actual God of the universe, but you're giving this almighty and powerful name to this random kid, yeah, that's blasphemy. Just like the high priest and everyone said that Jesus was saying blasphemy because He was forgiving all of their sins, saying, well, no, only God can do that, blah, 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 blah. So the point that I really want to make on this is watch your words, because your words do have a lot of power even when you don't realize it. And the word God really isn't something that should be messed around with. So if you know a kid who is going around calling people gods, please tell them to stop. Well, that is it for my video today, and you know the drill. Go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe down below, because I know you want to, and hit that bell so that you'll be notified every single time I post a video. Okay, that's it from me. My name is Shannon. I am signing out for today. God bless you. I love you very much, and I will see you in my next video.